So, by raise of hand, if I told you that there was something that could make you happier, healthier, and smarter, would you be interested? By raise of hands? Me too. We're going to talk today about the power of music. Music has potential to do all of those things. So, music, one of the things that music can do is it can make you healthy. And the health benefits are as easy as and as comprehensive as boosting your immune system. Or it can help you heal faster. It can make you happier. It can change your life if you have music in your life. Some of the things that are really exciting about music is, especially in the health field, is that a few decades ago, there was no such thing as music therapy. Nothing. And within the last few decades, Oliver Sacks, who is a well-known neurologist, has done groundbreaking research. And he just passed away last year, but he's got people who are carrying on. And they are finding out that music can heal people faster than anything else alone. So they're teaming it with other kinds of therapy. Okay? So music aids healing. One of the things that they're using it is for helping patients learn to walk again, or to recapture memory, or to regain abilities that they've lost, whether it's through disease or through illness. Okay? It's also, music also aids and it helps with reducing suffering. So if you are taking pain medicine, often you can take less of it with music, or not for so long. Okay? Music also restores life, which to me is part of the most exciting breakthrough that they're finding. You probably know people who have dementia or Alzheimer there's a total disconnect. They don't remember their former life. They don't remember who you are. You're their son, you're their daughter, their spouse. They don't remember you. And so it's really exciting what's happening with music. So music aids healing. This man is learning to walk again after surgery or for whatever reason, and pairing music with other kinds of therapy is going to give him that boost that he needs. Okay? This is for stroke. Notice that they're helping her with her gait, moving along. Level went from 20% to 77.81%. The distance she traveled was huge. So this is an example of how music therapy is being used with other forms of therapy. It's usually not used alone, but it is paired with others. And so this is one example of a woman who they're using it for her to help her regain her abilities. It's also being used in addiction recovery. So addiction, you're trying to replace old habits and an old you with something new, a new life, a new start. And they're using music not only around the United States, but around the world for this kind of thing. You can actually Google it and find lots of places where they're using this. They're having great success. In order to participate, in order to be a part of this, you have to agree that you're going to participate. So you're learning to play the drums. You already maybe play an instrument, maybe the guitar, you're singing, and sometimes they perform for other people. And so it's a group thing. So they're not only learning a new instrument and enjoying music, but as a group. And that's probably part of what makes that so successful. This is probably my favorite. And I think that maybe because I'm getting old, I don't know, but I've known people who have, because of dementia or Alzheimer, have lost connection to their family and to their past. And so I want to introduce you to Henry. Henry is a patient who went into a nursing home, and for 10 years he was pretty much non-functioning. He would sit in a chair with a tray, and he wouldn't interact. His family would come to visit him. They did not know him. He did not know them. He couldn't really respond. He'd had seizures, so there had been some problems in his health. His family couldn't take care of him anymore. One of the things that they did was they have an iPod project. And that project is where they load music that you love. That's key. It has to be music that you love that would bring memories back to you. And then they put the headphones on Henry. And you see what happened? As soon as they put the headphones on him, he's listening to religious music because that's what they chose for him. And he's remembering something that he knew. And when they took the headphones off him, they asked him questions. First, starting out with yes-no questions. So they asked him, like, do you like music? Oh, yes, I love music, is what he said. And then they asked him some other yes-no questions. Then they asked him some other questions that were harder, like, who was your favorite artist? And he replied, Cab Calloway was my guy. And after that, then they said, what was your favorite song? And he said, The White Christmas. And he started singing it. And it was really amazing that all of a sudden, here's a man who has not spoken to anybody with any sense at all, is now singing and talking about how much music is, because it's awakened something in him. Exciting stuff. He's not the only one. So music is also being used now for education, with greater knowledge about how much music advances education for children and for adults. Music is, they used to think that in your brain, that there was one place where music lived. It was a music center. And after they discovered and created the functional magnetic resonance imaging, the fMRI machine, they were able to watch a brain as they played an instrument or as they listened to music. This is what they found. They found that your brain fires in all sorts of places. That in one part of your brain is melody, in another part of your brain is rhythm, in another part of the brain is that emotional connection that you have to the music. And so you can see with education how important that is, because you're firing on both sides of your brain at the same time. Your brain is talking to each other instead of just left brain, right brain, depending on what you're doing. Super important technology. So the other thing is that when you perform or make music as a group in the band or an orchestra or in a choir, besides having music and adding emotion to it, you're adding a group setting. So all of a sudden now you've upped the game, and so super important. So music correlation, how does music correlate to learning? This is what they found. Music correlates to memory, to cognition, attention, reasoning, speech, fine motor skills, reading ability, emotions, social skills, and even IQ. So there's some really important things that are happening. You can see why instead of less music when funds are cut, you need more music. So music can actually change the brain. They found that parts of the brain are bigger. The corpus callosum is bigger in those who have had music background. So, music is for life. Do it for you. Sing in the shower. Sing with your favorite music. Learn an instrument. Keep using music in your life. Do it for them. Get them involved in music lessons. Get them involved in band, choir, orchestra, private lessons, group lessons, whatever. Listen to music at home. And then my challenge to you is experience music every day.